Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Simon with me. Things not quite going Australia's way, but first and foremost, we have to clap for Simon. You've managed it, Simon.
Oh, I got there.
Yes, I was.
That's right. Those
50.
two boundaries, I thought I was going to be out of the game actually, and then the wicket fell.
So, well, you said 47. We have that 5-run leeway, so it was 50. So, Simon has won the prediction game finally. Coming back to the game, things all over the place for Australia. 61 for 4 is what they've managed in their 15 overs. Steve Smith gone for 19, David Warner for 13, Rabada got those 2 wickets, Ngidi got 1, Jansen got 1. Simon, everything going right for South Africa?
Yeah, absolutely. They bowled beautifully. I mean, outside of Jansen, who was a little bit expensive, and at times wayward, when he got it right, he was very, very difficult to play. Ngidi's opening 3-4 overs were just brilliant. I thought he hit the right line, the right length, and then to be backed up by Rabada, and now Maharaj is sort of able to get into the attack, and they're having to go at him. When you've got to go at bowlers like Maharaj, and when Shamsi comes into the play, they're going to have to attack him, and that's when those guys can take wickets. So, yeah, all credit to the South African bowlers up front. They've been very, very good. And, you know, Australia have sort of been found wanting a little bit, much like their fielding effort. It's sort of transpired into their batting. Well,
but as a fast bowler, you'll be very happy to see that passage of play. Not only was it top quality bowling, but just great fielding by the South Africans.
Yeah, brilliant fielding, absolutely. When you're bowling well, you need to be backed up by the fielders, and I think they've done that so well. The catching has been good. Bavuma started it with a relatively easy one, but you've still got to take them, and that's the key. When you're backing up the bowlers in the field, the ground fielding has been good. There's been a couple of great diving stops as well. So those little things all help put Australia under pressure.
We'll have a look at the batting card because Warner and Marsh both again struggling at the top. Mitch Marsh doing what Mitch Marsh usually does. He went to attack but couldn't really do too much. And then Steve Smith, of course, he was surprised and didn't want to get off the field.
He didn't want to walk off. He needed a crane to get him off, actually. I mean, Marsh 7 from 15, unusual for him. Warner 13 from 27. We have seen David Warner start a little slower, whether it be 20-20s or even 50-over cricket lately. Marsh is supposed to be the guy that is the aggressor up front. He's supposed to be the guy that gets him off to those flying starts and allows David Warner the time to ease into the innings. So that hasn't happened tonight. Steve Smith's one, I mean, watching it first and foremost, I thought it might have nipped a little bit, but the one thing you have to remember with Steve Smith is he walks so far across that the stumps are actually always in play. He very rarely misses those balls, though. He just does not miss on leg stump very often. And so I was surprised to see him miss that. Joel Wilson was quite surprised to see it being given out. Smith was even more so. And as I said, they had to get a crane out there. It reminded me of watching Inzamam walk off the park, actually. Imagine trudging off in disbelief.
Yeah, but well, now lots on Manas's shoulders because I think the whole batting will be kind of looking at him to see where they can go now.
Yeah, and Maxwell, when Shamsi comes in and with Maharaj bowling well, there's a lot of onus on Glenn Maxwell as well to just try and up the ante a little bit, put a little bit of pressure back on the spinners, perhaps make Bavuma change his tact, try and have to bring a 6th bowler in, maybe have to go back to Jansen. So there's all those little things that Australia will be trying to do, but first and foremost, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 overs without losing a wicket. They've just got to develop a little bit of a partnership. There's still a bit of batting to come when you think about what's to come. And you know, Stoinis is more than capable of getting his team out of a hole. So there's enough there, but boy, they're going to need something in the next sort of 10, 15 overs.
Well, Simon, I might tell you, we've done.
Have we taken a wicket?
Yes, we've taken a wicket. Yes, it's Maxwell.
Is he out to spin?
Maharaj takes. Yeah, yes, it's the Comm Box curse. And Simon knew it all because he said it's Maxwell. He said it's Maharaj. So he had it all. Well, I don't know if you're going to be here at the 35th over point with the way Australia is batting. We'll wait and watch, but we'll see you soon.